How do you even have negative swim?
How's it going? Hey, if you're new here, my name is Silver, and if you've been here a while, well, you know that it's been quite the journey. Okay, so the Ironman. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you signed up for one or you're considering it. Do it. You will learn so much from this experience. Just to be able to train for one of these races, you have to dedicate so much time and you have to be very disciplined. It will be a difficult challenge. So let's talk about my experience doing this thing. And for that, we'll need to rewind a little.
Hey, how's it going? I am on my way to Sacramento. It is Friday. It is the race I'm arriving the least prepared to, meaning I'm arriving later than I would like Friday night versus like a Wednesday or a Thursday. I'm excited to get there though. Excited to see the rest of the crew. And yeah, by the power of camera and recording, let's teleport. Boop.
So yeah, I arrived much later than I would have liked. So tip one, get there with plenty of time. And I say that because I checked in the bike one day before the race, right at the cutoff moment. And for some reason, upon sign up, I never got my stickers or registration. I also wasn't thinking, I was kind of excited and in the moment. And I didn't realize this until I got back home. I did not get my packet.
Your packet?
So now I was in panic mode. I had to go back to the Ironman village and I got very lucky. Someone still happened to be there even though check-in had officially closed. And they were nice enough to give me a bib and the stickers for the bike. So problem one, solved. So let's talk about the night before. In my last 3 70.3s, I have really struggled to go to sleep. So this time around, I took Benadryl. And it helped. Boop. Race morning, the energy's up, the nerves are high, everything was great. I was super stoked, excited, but there's one problem. I can't swim at all. So I decided to line up at the back of the starting line just so I don't get trampled. Makes sense. I ended up getting into the water at 8:09. The first swimmers started at 7. There was people finishing before I even was in the water. So just standing in line took forever. My energy levels just went kind of, they went down. They went down. I was very excited, but just standing around for an hour, that was very boring and frustrating. Anyway, I digress. Ironman, Sacramento. It is a downriver swim. So I keep telling myself I did like Ironman light. It's a downriver swim. So I don't know. I thought it was one of the coolest swims that I have ever done in any of these races. And I'm not even talking because of the lazy river and the downflow, but the fact that you could actually look down and see the floor. And I don't know about you, but it's so nice to be able to see the bottom and actually see movement versus just looking down and seeing a black abyss of nothing. Anyway, let's talk about the bike. Okay, so the bike, my favorite part. Overall, very enjoyable. There was one part of the course that was very bumpy, but overall, great. I do have to say that the last 20 miles were very hard, and I wouldn't say it was the leg situation. It was more holding aero position for that long. So if you haven't trained holding aero position, that would be tip number 2. Train long rides or long distances in aero, because, ooh, that was hard. Just being in that position that long on the bike sucked. By coincidence, in the last 20 miles when I was really suffering, I stumbled upon a YouTuber. I think his channel is Finding 404. So it was very nice having someone to chat with for that section of the race. It really made time go a lot faster. Okay, so the recovery run, or the easy marathon. Yeah, that was hard. The first 13 miles I ran alone. I was enjoying the atmosphere, all the people are cheering, the beautiful sunset, because it took me forever to finish, and just enjoying Sacramento, downtown Sacramento, just the spectators. Everyone's so nice and friendly. But around mile 15, the legs just stopped working. And that's when I stopped for a large chunk of time and kind of walked because I couldn't run anymore. Thankfully, Jason was there to cheer me up. I had never met Jason, but that's what I like about these sort of events. Everyone that does this is so friendly and motivating and just encouraging to keep pushing. So I ended up running the rest of the race with Jason and this gentleman called Mike as well. And we were doing this thing where we would run 5 minutes and then walk 1 minute and then walk the uphills and the 8 stations as well. 5 hours and 27 minutes later, after starting the run, I did it. I crossed the finish line. Finally, I am an Ironman. Hearing those words was pretty cool. All of those months of hard work and dedication, all of those months of sweat, blood, and tears, and yes, there was blood for this little medal. Totally worth it. The experiences, the journey. It's more about the journey, and it has been a fun one. So, for my final times, the swim, 1 hour and 6 minutes, the bike, 6 hours and 39, and the run, 5 hours and 27. Making my grand total finish time of 13 hours and 32 minutes. It was a long day, 100% worth it. If you are considering or you signed up, I wish you the best of luck. Otherwise, thanks for watching this. I hope it helped. If you are curious about more tips and general tips like race belt or bike and stuff, check out this video from a 70.3. I feel like that's got more positive tips rather than this. This is just kind of my experience. But thank you very much for watching. I can't believe there are, I believe, 519 subscribers now. What? That does not make sense. Thanks for watching though. Have a great one.